Hello everybody! It's me, Gulliver, your silly French boy who try to stream in English, and today we're back on Pillar of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Back on this RPG I like a lot. Okay. Last time we just finished to talk with the souls inside of a pillar of Adra, a big crystallic pillar who contains souls. And I'm still hunting a gigantic... Hi, hello Scotty! Welcome to my stream. Still chasing a gigantic statue of Adra who have destroyed my my home. How are you today, Scotty? Did you have a good day? Personally, I'm tired. But even if I'm tired, I want to play. Come on, game. Load, please. Load. Do the loading. I've prepared a figs. It's a Ridge Runner. I will paint him later, but I already fix it and prime it. Okay. Okay, what's the next part? I have to go back to the little town to talk to the governor. I have another quest to do in the village of the village of the tribal peoples. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Oh. I can take stuff here, and I can probably just leave this place. Acceleration, okay, let's go. Yeah, I can just leave. Then we leave. The map of the world. Poke, did you have know that? That's the waiting screen when the thing will move around like that. Okay, then we can dig sites. That's okay. We go back to the city, the little the Pormage, the city of Pormage. Let's go. Pormage Harbor, the Governor Clario's estate. Let's go. And loading again, but this one will be quick. If I'm directly inside the house, not gonna have a lot to load. Can't wait to have my boat. That's a really funniest part of the game. You have your own boat. You can personalize, customize, and you can harbor other boats. Be pirates.
What can I do for you?
Information about the dig site.
At last, Belfetto, tell me, please, what has happened? How much have we lost? I must know.
I saw the same destruction Eota's wreckage on Kainua. Oderisi is dead, along with most of your animals, sir. Some made it, but I'm afraid Oderisi was killed when Eotas arrived. One here. They keep going. Okay, go with the first one.
I see. And the work? Odorisi's notes? Was there nothing of his research?
I found these.
You did. Gods be kind.
Clario takes the bundle note from you with barely restrained urgency. With it moment he is flipping through the paper, he is flipping back and forth across the page. You have lost an item, the receipt note. Okay.
Belfetto! Belfetto! We are saved!
Claudia to the relief, almost giddy load. Looking up with you with a toothy grin.
That is, Odorisi's legacy is not wholly lost. I like to believe the man would find that pleasing.
Yes, maybe.
You say this is all the work of the Titan?
Yes.
Of Aothis, and you still insist on looking for him? He destroyed your ship, killed my people. Would it not make more sense to sail to the far side of the world and away from all this?
I don't have choice.
It is a strange obligation you are under. I understand a little of that. Lucky for you. If I were a more sensible man, I would take this for fable and turn you away.
Claudia, I need your help. Eotas is looking for Adrapulars like the one in the arena. Eotas is using the Adrapular as an energy source. If I can find more, I can find him. Adrapular, okay. I have the level of intelligence.
He will ravage every outpost in the Deadfire.
Indeed.
That Adra is why we are here. Why everyone is here in truth. The Valiant Trading Company. The Royal Deadfire Company. Countless mercenaries.
Royal Deadfire Company. Training company owned by the Raotian government and largely staffed by current and former member of Raotai considerable navy. Okay.
You'll want to go to Neketaka. Queen Onekaza II rules there at the Kahanga Palace. Anyone seeking to do business in the Deadfire Archipelago must negotiate with her first.
Okay.
The Queen knows every other vein of worth in the Deadfire. I'm certain she can help you. That is, if she agrees to see you at all.
Okay. That's where I'm going
And
next.
for that, you need your ship.
Indeed.
I'll arrange it with Ikawa. Between the two of us, I'm certain we can gather the workers we need. Head down to the beach once you are ready to depart.
Thank you for your help.
Bianco, it is only right. After all you have done for me. I won't keep you further. You have a long and very strange journey ahead. Some
Indeed.
advice. After you have had your audience with the Queen,
Yes.
seek out the Valiant Trading Company. They make their headquarters in Neketaka. And the company always appreciates a good head.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I will have my boat. But first, I have to see. I have a side quest. I think that I have to do first. Yeah. Lemonade. Ok, the quest. Dakar, Burning Bridge, Fan Mokea, Rincon, Vendor, Local Market. Okay, I will do that. Those are the find the person for rider and until I've gone for the tea, the quest of my companion, and the Vein of Eora, and Scandrel return to the beach. Governor, yes, I want to do that. And the Hunt of God, I finish this one. Find Mokea. Okay, we do this one. Find Mokea. Mokea in the Uana village to the northwest of Port Magie. Okay. Let's do that. Satahuzi. The village, let's go. I have the detail of number of citizens. And this is just the tutorial zone. After we have the ship, we're gonna discover a lot of new place, bigger place, a lot of factions, a lot of things. Whew. Hello, Storm Speaker. Okay.
For many years, I've only ever seen one of your kind. And then the Valiants come. And many things change.
Yes, I'm a godlike.
They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly.
It doesn't look like the storm did much damage here.
To a storm speaker, the storm is a friend, gentled by a word. And Satahuzi is blessed with several storm speakers. We were able to shield the village from much of the weather. Some of it is mere luck. Most of our canoes were here by the shore.
I guess you want the gouverneur
We
d'entrer
did
les
lose one
Catalangues.
of our voyagers. Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket.
Yeah, money. It always work.
He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island if he were free of his masters.
Okay. Because there is tension between the locals and the conquistador. Okay, explain trouble in town.
Mokeha is proud, like her father. Each day this alliance tests her patience. What has happened?
Is she your daughter?
She shares my blood, my caste, my temper. But she is a daughter of the tribe. It is different among our people.
I just intend to return what she stole.
Mokeha is no thief. She has all she needs here. What need has she to steal? The Valians must be mistaken. Speak with her. You will see.
She nearly killed a man.
Mokeha could have killed him, if she wished to. Is it not enough that he lives?
I love this excuse. You could have killed him. If I wanted to kill him, he would be dead. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure yet.
Return once you...
Okay, who is this Mokeha? Is there a person named Mokeha
What?
here?
You are joking.
I'll say the captain is quite handsome.
But sister, they are
Are you
so
Mokeha?
small.
Yo, Mokeha!
I did not think Clario's outsider to be one of Nagati's favored.
Trickster goddess with a human body and a head of an anglerfish. Okay.
You were looking for Kawa?
I was looking for you. Rico says that you robbed him during a card game.
Ringo?
Yes.
The Valiant?
Yes.
You jest, Akira. I should have thrown him into the sea. He dares to call me a thief? What concern is this of one such as you? You have come a long way on the word of one fool.
Because it's my side quest, I have to do side quest. Well, don't tell me what really happened.
What else? The Valians are fools. But Akawa wishes to trade, so we must be patient. We must save them from Nagati's storms. Even when they ignore our advice. Ikawa told me I should see the tavern. Speak with their people. Learn patience. The trader Eophania, she taught me to play Valian cards. A simple game. But none would play with me in the tavern. Not until Ringo.
Okay.
I thought him kind, until I proved the victor, and he grew angry.
Okay.
Until he stood in front of his kin and called me a Mataru of Satahuzi, a filthy islander and a cheat.
Ooh, look like racism.
For that, yes, I beat him. Why does this concern you?
You should have told the guard you've been branded a thief. Use the coin, Rinko will lose his home. Kiss the coin purse, Rinko got what he deserved.
I am no thief. Do you mean to insult? I am Mataru. I am the guard in Satahuzi. I defend this village. If I see fit to punish a man, it is my duty.
If a valiant broke Ruana's law, would you be satisfied with a fine levied by the governor?
That is not the same. This has long been our island.
Xotil lifts her chin in interest. Okay. Rinko's just a merchant. He can't fight you as an eagle. Use the coin, Rinko's. Okay, let's go with that. Little lips. His head. Mokena open her mouth to speak, then snap a shut. She grimace aversing against the sand. Oh, it looked like it worked.
I did not consider this. He is Quaru. It is not in him to fight for the village.
So artisanal and machine
Perhaps
class
I
of
was
honor. Okay.
impatient.
Give me a coin purse and we call it square.
Then here's what you came for, though it is an uneven trade. I will ask our chieftain to send a healer for that idiot Valian.
Good things. Good things.
May Amira's winds blow sweet.
Do people see the giant?
Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is angry, though why, our priests do not know. I am only glad it has journeyed elsewhere.
The giant is Eotas. I need to know where it's going.
Aethys. Is it redemption you seek then?
No.
You risk much to chase a god across the sea. The Dawn Stars too wish to meet this god.
So you should know that I found some Moanas at the
What
dig
if he does
sites.
not
They were
wish to be
killed when
found?
Eotas
I
arrived.
see. Governor Clario would call it superstition. I know you speak truth.
Indeed, I speak truths.
Are there worse omens than to hear that the... I thank you for... There are enough Mataru here to...
Okay. It's important to be a good term with the people because there is you can see somewhere yeah, a reputation system with a different faction, the major faction and the secondary ones. Here you are the end with the allies. And the Children of the Dawn Stars, the City of Pormage, and the Valiant Trading Company for now, but I will know more about the other and can see for my companion. Can see which one is okay with this one, what kind of things they're like and things they don't like. This game has a really good reputation system. Okay, let's leave and go back to the beach where my boat is. The Villario's Rest. This is the place. I talk to my peoples. I tell them to get the boat ready. And then we can go.
Good, you are here. Clario has made good on his promise. We are making ready to free your ship.
Nice.
I say still that you are fortunate. The ship was nearly lost, but it will float. For how long, I cannot say. You will wish to find a friendly port with some speed, I think.
Do you know where Neketaka is?
So you will go to the great Kahanga city as well. You must sail north for some time, and then a little east.
Okay, northeast.
Take care in Neketaka, outsider. It will close its jaws around you, and you will never notice. Come, we will see your Defiant out to sea.
The Defiant is the name of the ship in it. I can change the name, by the way. I could call him I don't know.
We should address the matter of our ship's resources before we get underway. It saddens me to inform you that we lost several crew.
I know.
However, Port Marge...
Let's go to Port Marge. Ah! Okay, another ship will instant attack me. As a defendant leave Port Marge behind, you casually observe dozens of other ships. Okay. So head on. I will face the pursuer head on. Is they try to attack me? I get instant armor by pirates. Maybe they were They were. It's from the scenario. It's a forced situation. Yep, I think it's that. Oh yes, I remember this one.
Ado, Watercadno. On behalf of the Principe San Patrina, I must request we meet in parley.
Okay, you want to parler? You have my attention.
Agrasima. I will make this quick.
Okay, be
You
quick.
are a famed man to me and my kind, Watcher. Not just anyone could forge a friendship with the Dominels, let alone survive it.
Ah, indeed, in the first game I was in a friendship with the Dominels.
Some fools would seek to make a fortune by pilfering from one such as you.
He's done his research. Might as well hear him out.
Find against it. No, okay, what's happening? Friend voice doing a vision. Okay, vision. Let the vision come. Vision strike across your mind, fleeting and incoherent on elf. Dark bed on battle scared, skipping across the gulf between vessels. Excitement, paralyzed respect. The imagery melt like fruit. Sailor on their song and sweet. I don't know.
believe you have met such a fool. Captain Benweth of the Drake.
Despite the gravity of his word, he smiled gently as he cut deeper into the left cheek. No cipher anymore when I feel it. Tell yours to stay out of my head. The blue land moves fall open.
Voxen of Ubilnet Merla. Careful, ship hunter. Mind that you do not confuse a useful skill set for a non-expendable one.
Furent glare at Seraphin, the Orlan step back blinking about. The skeleton turned around back at Spyla 2. Vox and Vulpinet Merla. You little fox shit! Okay. Vox and Vulpinet Merla.
My apologies. Rest assured, it will not happen again.
Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean it, really. We're up all night, you know, searching out our friend here. You've been at sea a while. Your mind starts playing tricks on you, aye?
Yes.
Well, mine plays tricks on others, too.
Yeah, I know it well.
Usually don't mean much. Maybe see a bit of shadow, hear a bit of tune. Not less a person sensitive.
So
Like
this is
say,
Captain
a
Benwet
watcher.
is the one who attacked me?
The short-sighted scoundrel has been wreaking havoc in the area for months.
The guy who attacked me at the beginning of the game.
He is no son of Velia. I do not fault his ancestry, but he disregards too much the grand heritage we Principi represent. Benwet is the second most selfish captain within the Principi's newest generation. He risks all that we value.
It Benwet's the second most serious captain. Who's the first? Peter is asleep in our probably, but you can see that he's beating back in Michigan screen.
Perhaps I have said too much. This here is a problem solely of my own. For now.
Okay. This is one of your own shouldn't you took notified action.
Benwet is no captain of mine, Aimiko.
Okay.
It is not beneath my flag his Drake sails.
My flag in Drake says, okay.
Yet I do seek to temper his actions when they would endanger the Principe altogether.
When I find Captain Beswet, said I wanted to teach him a lesson.
Benwet's Drake took damage during the storm. Eventually he will need to dock for repairs, and when he does, Seraphin can find him for you.
Ooh.
He is rather an unrefined
Seraphin,
creature,
we're gonna go
but
with
he
me.
is a most skilled ship hunter, I assure you.
Unrefined? Begging your pardon, Captain, but I'd be the high fucking model of the Gentleman of Fortune.
High fucking model of gentleman.
As for Benweth, that sucker of squid tits be as predictable as the
But I am
tide.
dandy.
I'd wager all my furriest bits that he'd set sail for Deadlight.
That would be felicitous indeed, as I believe the traitor Remaro hides there as well. I quite enjoy killing two men with a single bullet.
Oh, nice.
Wouldn't have even thought of it if you hadn't brought it up, sir. Now, I ain't hardly in any hurry to leave the fine company of the Gentlemen of Leisure, but the captain be right about me finding your mark. Adding to that, you sail into Fort Deadlight not knowing your innies from your outies, you might very well find the locals cannon fucking your boat to sodden splinters.
Okay. Welcome aboard, Seraphin.
You won't be regretting this, Watcher. At least so long as you keep us heavy in grog and light on the onions. Ugh, them dirty shit apples ain't never agreed with me, and I'll be suspecting they never will.
Okay.
He's not sleeping near my berth, I promise you that much.
Oh, come on, don't be like
I
that.
sail now for Dunwich, my own safe port. I will await you there, should you be successful in schooling our wayward captain.
Okay, Seraphen. He can be a Cypher, subclass wild man, a barbarian, or a witch. Mix of barbarian and Cypher. I go with Cypher because he's really strong. Barbarian is probably the less useful class in the game. So don't choose Barbarian. Okay. I can swim now, okay. Don't have enough crew member to properly watch the ship, okay. There's fire merchant, so I don't need to attack them. I go to Portmage. I go to Portmage Harbor. Oh wait, I can. Oh wait. I can take some supplies. Yes, I can. Can even sell some. I sell this. This, and this. And this. And I will buy. What do I need? Medicines, ammunition, repair stuff, drink, and food. I have to take care of everything to make me and my crewmate stay alive and on the ship. There is different quality of food. The hard tracks, less pricey, but make the morale of the crewmate go down. Same for the waters. They prefer ales and rice or fresh fruits, those kind of things. I can also take more stuff on to build my ship. I can recruit crew members. But later. First. Valiant Hullbreaker, that's cool, but later. What I need right now is repair supplies. And trade, okay. And I go there to Rinko's home to give him his coins, his coin purse. And after that, I can go on the sea with my boat. It's my first boat, but it's a small one. I can later have buy other boats and have a bigger one. Where is the guy? He's here, I think. Yes. Can we talk?
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry.
I speak to Mokeha. She says she went fairly and you insulted her.
Surprise! The brute speaks. And you have survived the conversation in one piece. Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the savage's pride due a beating? The law is on my side.
Insult a savage. It's a respectable person, my boy. Okay, I apologize and returns your money.
She what? Let her apologize to my face, the shark spawn. Merla. What good is an apology? Does it fix my ear?
It's fix your life.
Enough then. I am forgiving. You have what I asked for. I promised you a share of the coin. We leave it at that. You have saved my family, Aimiko. I say it plain. Agressima.
He's still an idiot, but an idiot doesn't deserve to see him and his family lost everything. Fortunately, because with a lot of idiots we have in this world, it will bring a lot of problem. Okay. Can I go to my ship from the... Yes, from here I can.
Fresh fish!
Race you to the coral.
No contest.
What? Just because you have webbed fingers and...
I wanna say, okay, just sailors. I can't join my ship from the... No? Oh, I suppose I have to go to a side of the city. Yeah, here. And from here, I go by the sea, because my ship is here. And to the boat. There we go. Et là, Valiant Trading Company, okay. I'm not gonna start to attack a random ship. If pirates attack me, I will return the attack. For now, I just need... Okay, Neketaka is here. Let's go. To Neketaka. What happened?
The ring of a bell comes to you on a cold wind.
Oh yes, right, the gods.
The ring comes again and again, until soon the air is full with the sound of
There's a lot of speaking in this game.
bells ringing all at once. You are alone, and then you are not.
So, what a dialogue. You were alone and then you are not. Okay.
An indistinct figure stands before you, flickering between forms like a fire-cast shadow. A fixed, taunting grin. Bottomless black eyes. A yawning chasm in the earth. The aspects of Berith, the Usher and the Pallid Knight, shift in and out of focus.
Okay. So the different gods come talk with me. We have Beras, god of death.
And at their back, 4 indistinct shades hover. You feel an eternity stretch out behind each of them, reaching back to places so distant and yet so near you can't. The shifting image of Berith settles on the aspect of the Pallid Knight.
Here we have Beras.
Watcher. Her voice is the discordant clangor of gongs struck out of time.
Nice.
I tasked you to discover Aethys's intentions. Tell me what you have learned.
What I have learned is drain soul from vein of Illuminous Adra, is stomping around the dead fire Yankee of soul like a giant Adra soul magnet. So I need to be sure what is planned, but it's very suspicious. Can't follow Eotas around if you keep queen dragging me. Just shut up and let me do my work. He's draining soul from vein of Illuminous Adra.
Pallid Knight knits her brows.
He does not seek to return to the beyond? Intriguing.
Her sickly pale skin pulls tight across the bones of her face, as if the shell of this aspect does not quite fit the impossible creature it contains. The figure nearest Berith dissolves and reforms in the image of a thin-lipped, ancient crone, whose face has felt the melting kiss of fire. The goddess Wodika strides forward.
Wodika was the goddess worshipped by the main opponent of the first game. Goddess of justice, law, oath, promise, rulership, vengeance, memory, and hierarchy. Depicted as an old, noble woman bearing a broken crown upon her head, said to have once ruled over the other gods, but have since been overthrown.
Does Aethys frighten you, Berith? He should. Magran subdued Aethys's influence once before, and yet he returned.
From out of Wodika's shadow shuffles a hunched, bald man you recognize as the god Scan.
Scan.
His skin is mapped with swollen lash scars, and breath whistles through the ragged hole in his face, where his nose once was.
Scan, god of defiance, violent rebellion, secret hatred, covert plot, resentment and envy, frequently pictured as a discovered and scared slave and worshipped most often by the subjugate and destitute.
He does not speak, but stares up at Wodika, with naked loathing plain on his ruined face. Wodika steeples her long, knob-jointed fingers.
We must annihilate Aethys now, before he makes a rash decision we cannot easily annul.
Annul? I didn't know this word exists in English.
At the Pallid Knight from the corners of her eyes.
A moon would do the job nicely.
A moon? What do you mean a moon will do the job? Do you want to throw a moon on the giant? Can you do that? If you do that, it's awesome. Very dangerous, but awesome. The proper solution, I won't stand in your way. Given a relationship with the moon, I doubt Andra would approve of that plan. I'm pretty sure we need that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need that. We need the moon.
A voice echoes from the shape nearest Bereth.
The lava is too large to be moved, and Koltha too quick to be caught. Even for a god of Wodaka's strength and apparent lunacy.
The figure beside the aspect of Bereth flows forward in a swirling cloud of ash.
One of the moons they have is too big, the other one is too quick. Oh, a moon can be too quick. Yeah.
The ash falls to the tiles and reveals a molten-skinned woman, leaning on a monstrous, wicked-edged broadsword. Mogren's glowing lips curl in disdain.
We must find a solution to the problem of Aethys that is neither do nothing, nor destroy the world.
Oh, I'm sure we can find something in between. Magran, goddess of war, fire, transformation, purification, conception and trial, patron goddess of the Deerwood, sure to have blessed the Godhammer bombs that destroyed Wedwen and possibly Eotas.
I acted in haste during the Saints' War. You will not goad me into doing the same now.
Fun fact, apparently the goddess of war here is the one who contains the others, the one who say, okay, slow down, we're not gonna destroy everything. That's a good goddess of war. To move against him, we found to know. I don't have the sound. Oh, it's probably a trace of a freeze. Only a little freeze who blocks the sound. We have to wait. I hope you can hear me.
To move against him while his plans are unknown would be the height of foolishness. We must find wisdom in precaution.
Okay. So, good idea. Can I go now? What kind of precaution do you suggest? I don't care what you do. Be back in my body so I can get this shard over this. What kind of precaution do you suggest?
Mogren looks at you as one might a wayward gob of spit on one's shoe.
On one shoe?
It is no business of yours what the gods decide.
Hey, I'm the one who do the work.
Another of the silent figures steps forward, and the warm, golden light of a summer's afternoon spills across your face.
Let's all take a deep, calming breath. Perhaps cooler heads will prevail.
Behind Helia's words, you hear the soft coo of doves.
Helia, goddess of the sky, maternity, creativity, birds, songs, invention, language, and the arts. Not known to take a particular physical form, but true to be present in birds of all kinds. And she's the goddess I side with on the first game.
Aethys has been separated from us for too long. Isn't it possible he intends only to gather enough souls to reclaim his realm in the beyond? He should be welcomed.
Yeah, if he does that by killing a lot of people, I'm not sure I will be okay with that.
You look up then into avian eyes. Through them, you see clouds of starlings converge and divide.
See nothing?
Scan shuffles forward.
Yes, yes. We should welcome Aethys' return to the fold. His gratitude we can leverage to cajole him into divulging his plot.
Look like my boy is plotting something. Yes, let him come. We're gonna become his friend and holy little secrets. My kind of god.
Then, when he believes himself to be in our good graces, we do as Wodaka suggests and crush him into the earth.
He's actually the only one who have a real plan. That's something I like a lot in the Pillar of Eternity's games. The gods are a big bunch of interesting guys.
Scan pauses, inspecting you.
Ah, and here is the Watcher who killed Lord Harren. The man who tormented his dear niece, Alice. Curious.
Oh, I remember it was a side quest. Yes, the side quest of the first game. I helped a noble, Lord Aaron, to find his niece, and I have discovered that she didn't get kidnapped. She gets saved by a guy to protect from Lord Aaron, who was doing a lot of dirty things to his nieces. The nieces in question have run away as she was pregnant from her uncle. Yeah, so I saved the girl. I find a way to protect her and let her be okay. And I kill Lord Aaron because yes, I killed pedophile. No problem with that.
Scan licks the ragged edge of his lipless mouth and grins, then turns to Helia.
It's fun that they remember the side quest I did on the first game.
I did not expect such a deliciously ruthless idea from you, Helia. I am impressed.
It wasn't their idea, my boy.
Helia's feathered crest stands on end.
You wretched little creature.
Attempting to enter the test may only make things worse. He's too nervous, you have to destroy him. Say nothing, let them talk.
The Pallid Knight gestures for silence.
Aethys cannot be killed, but he may be subdued. Yet to do so will take immense power and time. Both stand in his favor.
Magrin grits her black glass teeth.
That is why we must ascertain his plans before he has the chance to put them into motion.
Okay.
She begins to pace. Her steps leave little trails of fire in her wake. Magrin stops and balls her hands into flaming fists.
She balls her hands.
Even if we manage to destroy his current form, there is the possibility he could return, if he has not already absorbed all of his children.
Absorb his children? What?
The Pallid Knight casts a cold, cutting glare in Magrin's direction.
Oh, it was something I'm not supposed to know.
Magrin speaks too freely. That knowledge is beyond your ken, Watcher.
Okay.
Wodica waves the gods to silence.
Aethys gathers strength. His strength is a threat to us.
Are you shooting me?
Her voice takes on a sharp, almost panicked edge.
There is no sensible answer to the question of a resurgent Aethys, other than decisive, final action.
We will act when it is appropriate to do so, and not before.
The Pallid Knight steps away from the half-circle of assembled gods. She pulls herself up to a great height. The words she speaks next come not from her mouth, but from all around you.
Follow him, Watcher.
The black of the Pallid Knight's irises expand until her eyes are as dark and cold as the void between stars. She bends down and brings her ghostly face level with your own.
Okay.
Your debt to me remains unpaid.
Yes, she's the reason I'm not dead right now. I do what I can.
She stares at you, unblinking. Like a needle drawn to a magnet, you are pulled toward her one compulsory step at a time. You blink open your eyes and find yourself on the floor of your ship's cabin. Alone.
Okay. This was good. Okay, it's been more than 40 minutes and I only had discussion and walking. Can we have some action, please? Okay, oh yes, I can visit the ship. I can talk with the people on my ship. Like Zoti here.
Ship life sure is an adventure, ain't it? Just think of all the places we can sail to, all the sights we could see. This is nothing like being stuck on a farm, or cloistered in the back of a temple. Tell me what's on your mind?
You're surviving a recent nightmare.
I did. You were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. And in your head, I've seen stars wreathing a step, and then my god headed into the heart of the storm.
Yeah, she's a worshipper of Eotas. More exactly of Gone, a fraction of Eotas. It's become complicated.
Sure thing, Watch.
Okay. And of course, when I buy a new ship, I can walk on the bigger ship too. We can even have a submarine. Phew. Here, my little ship. Look at this. The water is great. Visually great. Okay. Can we go back on swimming? It's swimming time. Deadfire merchant. That's okay. Just a merchant. That's not a merchant. That's yep, a group of pirates. Well, I will abort them. After all, I wanted a fight. Let's go for a fight. Unfortunately, we can't stall the ship of the pirates. Probably because it would be too easy to have new ships. As you see, this ship is bigger than mine. Okay. How may you help, you ask? You will help by casting a big spell on them. And like this. The rolling fireball. Chitopek, be careful, please, don't die. Ouch. How dare you attack me, you? Like this.
Separate the chaff.
Ouch.
What for, Cap?
Take this one, will you?
What do you need?
Same for you there. Go big knockdown on this one. Nice.
May I assist?
And my character to this one because he's flanked. Come on, Alos. How many times before you can use your spell? Oof, they all attack my main character. Rolling flame. Nice. Hoo-hoo. Double touch.
Yes.
Not bad at all, Alos. Boom! And this one's dead. Okay.
I could really use a hand.
Happy to oblige.
Okay, someone here need a healing. Holy Radiance, dealing burn damage and apply shaken to any vessel in the vicinity. A modest amount of health for allies. Let's do that. Seraphen, do you have the Mind Blade? Let's go with that. Nice. Ricochet attack. Boom. Destroy them.
At your service.
You get blind.
Mind your manners.
You get knocked down.
Oh.
In terms of spell, what I have? A Jolting Touch, Fan of Flame. If you are a big fan of flame. Oh, the fun. Let's go with that. And boom, okay. Just to change weapons. Oh. Can't attack more. Okay, just attack this one. Okay, perfect. Nice.
May I assist?
Smoke Veil? Don't need that. Rogue Charm. Oh, I could use that.
I hope you're ready.
And his charm. And attack one of his allies with the charm. Ah! Ah no, Held!
Damn the lad's aim.
Yeah?
He attack Held. I have to help Held. But how?
Yeah.
Xoti, you can't. Okay. Maybe you can do something for him. Go there. Doesn't seem like he's gonna touch. Okay. Okay. Instead, so Pillar of Face. Can you? You can touch him. Okay. There are a lot of them. Oof. Okay, I can't use other spell. So it's gonna be classic attack. Ooh, like this. Frighten, nice.
Captain.
Take this one. Pillar of Face, nice. Oh, he prepare a spell. Nice. I could shift this one with the Blessed Harvest. Insta-kill. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Okay, second win. Ouch. No! He's just knocked out. That's okay.
May I assist? So much for diplomacy.
Okay, this one. Okay. A strike on those two. Nice. You knock down. Who? Perfect.
The spirit is willing, but the body could use a heal.
Yes? I shall deal with this one.
Boom. Oh, okay. Oof, 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 oof. Those two begin to be problematic. And you take this. Boom. Now we're talking.
I'll be slicing that stem to stern.
And this one.
At your service.
This one. Builder. Okay.
What do you need?
Boom. Oh!
How may I help?
Nothing else?
Yeah.
Nothing else? Yes, why stop the charm of this one?
May I assist?
Can I stop the charm? Charm for 6 rounds, okay. I cannot stop it in advance? Okay, I can attack it.
What do you need?
With specific attack. Okay, nothing else. Ah,
What can I do you for?
charm is over, okay.
I'll light the darkness.
Oh?
We just achieve him and we're good.
Captain.
Okay.
What do you
And
need?
the end. Boom. And that's my win. Woohoo. And I get a lot of stuff from all that. Triumph of Begar, oui. The personnel Triumph of Begar Reserve, Captain. Okay. I have the Principe colors. I have a new flag. Okay, I take all. Nice. Your location, yes, I have it's a different location. Okay. And this is how you move on the map the majority of time, and that's cool. You discover a really big map. My guys are okay? Okay. Sheppenbeard drop a dump missive into the deck. A friend and fellow animal lover, okay. Neketaka. Here we go. The big town of Neketaka. Capital of the archipelago. Okay. We are at the town. There are a lot of things to visit and another companion to recruit. One of my favorites is in this town. Here we are, Neketaka, Deep Spring, from Prina, 2028. Okay. 828. People want to talk to me? You want not talk to me? Dog, you approach the noted by a cat of Reveille Hamad Amoa, there, let's read, okay. To the master say nothing as they survey you. You note a telltale snare and the twitch revulsion that are all too familiar. Huh? They don't like my godlike look.
You're far from home, farmer. How did you make it all this way in your little boat?
Hey, I'm not a farmer.
Why do we gotta be farmers just because we're from Deerwood?
Yeah, that's racism.
Are you a farmer?
Yeah, but you can't just assume. We got rabble-rousers too.
It's a meme. It's completely a meme.
I'm the harbor master, Koha. I must ask your reason for docking in Neketaka.
To make stupid people put stupid question. Here's the finest hay in all of Deerwood. I love it, so many beds. And I must tell you to fuck off now. I'm following giant made of Adran. I need to see someone in the palace about it. Brewas tasked me finding a task. I'm working across the dead fire looking for the window Sadra. To see someone in the palace.
Yeah, you do need to see someone, truly. I think it's the animancers in the spire you're looking for.
Tap her forehead 3 times and cast a glance back at her companion. Okay, you think I'm stupid or crazy? Oh, with laughter. Roar with laughter. Deep within you, you feel an uncomfortable rolling. You can't be certain if the sensation is physical or spiritual. When you introduce nausea and fill your hair with the sound of blood rushing through your head.
Show them. Show them what you are.
To the guard, shut up. To Beras, shut up. Very important choice. General of Beras, step aside or suffer the consequence. If in danger, please let me pass. The palace, I need to learn where I can find the Minus Sadra. And folding the edge of the in-between. As I turn your mind inward, blocking on the sun of the harbor.
Yes. Yes. That's it.
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? If you're trying to scare us with some cipher mischief, save the purple flames for the tribes of the Outer Islands.
No, it's just the help of a god. You hear that slow and slow and slow, okay, and slow.
Now.
What is this?
Oh, just souls of dead peoples.
Run for it!
So much for discretion.
I know, I'm really tasty.
I thought this would be a relief.
Okay, first I have to visit the Valiant Trading Company headquarters. They're here. Yes, there is 3 companions to recruit here.
Well, Merla, how is every ship hunter taken?
Okay, first, oh my guy is beautiful. Level up mechanics and streetwise, and then new abilities. I can change my crippling strike to arterial strike or debilitating strike. The attack any enemy successful hit. Okay. And a strike. Affected enemy will now also bleed when moving, taking raw damage with each step. Really strong. Also distract the target. Let's go with bleeding. It's cool. This one, gouging strike, cause raw damage over time until combat end. Nice. And confounding bleeding. Add a tagging penalty to deflection. Okay. Oh, there is another bot who try to sell me a bot. I will ban him. Okay, nice. Okay, then I have Strike of the Bell. Strike the bell. The rogue strikes the target violently in the head, interrupting them. The bonus effect weapon. Okay, that's it's to interrupting spellcaster. And finishing blow. The rogue look to finish off an injured opponent with a precise deadly strike that increases damage the more health the target is missing. Nice. New abilities or build up of new abilities. You know what? I want arterial strike and gouging strike. Okay, let's go full bleeding. Okay, next, Seraphen. Ah, he is also beautiful. He looks fluffy. Let's see, with this one, slice of hand. Metaphysic. In terms of abilities, let's see. It's a cipher, so we have a lot of a mind spell. Puppet Master, destroy a target psychic defense, leaving the cipher for the duration. Not bad. Fractured violation. Ectophysic echo. Between pain link, mentally link an ally to those around them, forcing attacker to experience a portion of all the damage they suffer. Can be useful, I will take that. And also this one. Then Alos. I give him a cool mask. Boost in Arcana. Or in no Arcana. And in History. Okay. And the spells. You're gonna take. Okay, you automatically have Minoleta bonding missiles and crackling bolt. You're gonna also take fireball. Always take fireball. And draining touch. Okay. Next is Xoti. Xoti, my dear Xoti. Take alchemy. You take religion. Spell. You have gain. Vile Tone. Sacred Drone. Create a long lasting healing regeneration health. We take that. And warding seal. Attack with it, makes damage and interrupting. This one can be useful. And to finish, we have Eder. Go with athletics. Intimidate. And you can have the better knockdown, mule kick. Immediate into the air, and then prone, leaving then disoriented. Could get a discipline barrage. Getting the aware inspiration short time. Aware inspiration is to approach the inspiration. Again the acute inspiration, okay. Or I could penetrating strike for gaining significant penetration during the attack. Okay. I go with mule kick. And rapid recovery. Hold the line. Snake reflex. Let's go with penetrating strike. He smoke. He smoke when I giving his level.
Thank you again for maintaining my story in front of Vanessa and the others.
Oh, no problem.
I didn't enjoy deceiving them, but it seemed simpler than the alternative.
If you say so.
Believe me, I take no pleasure in duplicity.
What exactly were you doing out there?
After we parted, I set out to destroy the Leaden Key.
That's cool. That's cool. Leaden Key was the evil organization of the first game.
It's controlled us for too long. I wanted to free Kith from it, so for 5 years I've been tracking down Leaden Key circles, searching for the places where they operate in secret, trying to undo them.
How has been going?
The task has been more difficult than I anticipated. I don't think I fully understood the weight of the decisions I would have to make. It was much easier when I only had to follow someone else's lead. My father's, Theos's, yours.
Okay. As is sure you'll be right into the prison of the god.
What matters is that you got us out again. After we defeated Theos, I thought the hard part of undoing his work would be tracking down the Leaden Key's members and operations.
But
perhaps this would be easier with an example. I went to a village in Old Valia, a run-down backwater of a place. Aye, right home like it was. Centuries ago, the Leaden Key had intervened to end some heretical cult. The details were lost, but what had endured was a practice of ritual bloodletting. A gruesome, pointless tradition.
Okay.
You got an eye for charming little towns, I'll say that much.
I love that they all participate in the discussion.
At every full moon, the villagers would feed the soil with their blood. No one, young or old, sick or hale, was exempt.
Weapons them, right?
That's where it gets complicated. The village priest administered the practice. Grim old fellow. Reminded me of Theos.
Okay.
Wicked old bunbag, 'tis what the lad means.
He was a tyrant. I was certain that if the villagers were free of his influence, they'd be free from the bloodletting too.
Okay.
So I arranged for him to have an accident.
Ah, assassinate. Seemed like one of Theos' dirty trick.
I did it for the right reasons. Not that this changed much. The old man died. and the villagers were terrified. They were convinced his death was an ill omen. They blamed it, and every other mishap that befell them, on their lack of faith. So they began bloodletting every week, turning on their neighbors for giving too little.
Of course. Big village of fanatics.
Instead of a handful dying each year, a few perished every week.
How did you accept to stop it? You could. You tried to do the right thing, and that's what matters.
Is it? In the end, the villagers suffered more because of my action. I keep wondering what I might have done differently, or how I could have known better.
You're to blame. They're to blame here, not you.
I suppose so. Thank you. It's a relief to share this burden. You've given me a lot.
We'll take more later. Okay. No. Oh.
What's child's play?
We go all to yes, Valiant Trading. Let's go. Hello, you would like to talk?
If you've come on business with the Valiant Trading Company, it will have to wait. There's no need for you to be here after hours. Moving on.
It's an
if
emergency.
it has anything to do with paperwork or whack, if you're interested in making a donation, I'd accept
Here,
it.
quit
Much
retro.
appreciated, amico. If it involves a spirited discussion of letting you into headquarters...
Okay. You have to wait for the day. Can I wait for your head for the dead? Oh, for the dead. For the day. It's logical, I can't go on any hours of the night like that.
Where is my postinago of a brother? You there? Have you seen Lauro Badato?
Have you heard about the commotion at the palace?
You have to find people to join my
Something
crew
about
too.
Luminous Adra.
Okay, I can go to Serpent Crown. Let's go to Perikey's Overlook. Okay. Perikey's Overlook with the place of the spellcasters. If I remember well. Yes. Yes, yes, look at this. Beautiful. And if I remember well, there is someone I can
You have no right to
take to my
interfere in
crew.
Rawatai's business.
Hawana culture isn't business.
Yeah, he's here.
The sea is true home. That smelly mountain. What you want?
Worthless idiot. What are you doing out there?
Arkemir doesn't let worthless idiot outside after worthless idiot sprayed dung on stupid tablet.
You?
But Arkemir not home.
Okay.
So worthless idiot watches the ships come in. Looks at all the tasty gulls.
Want to set sail on hit girls? Your name is Worthless Idiot?
Those Arkemir's big words. Gave name, but worthless idiot no understand.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be an insult.
That's so? Worthless idiot should ask Stinkfoot or Cat Breath what they say.
Okay, this Arkemir name all those imp like that. Set sail on Hill Girl, you're welcome aboard, the Defiant. Good, well widen the size of a moist saucer.
How often you beat your crew, huh?
I don't, not yet, let's test.
No beatings? None?
What kind of life did you have, little imp?
I joined crew? I joined crew!
Nice. Welcome to my crew. This guy is not a companion he can join and fight, but he's part of the crew of the ship. If I go to the ship, I can see him here. Worthless idiot. He have experience in navigator, so he's gonna be the navigator. This is where he is right now. The three other I already have. I have the Beodul with my sailor, Eld with the cannoneer, and Chipotec with the other cannoneer. Can put 2 deckhand here, a surgeon and a cook. Okay.
Did the Queen summon everyone to the palace?
The Water Shaper Guild. Hello.
Takehu, you have shirked your duties for the last time, I say.
Ah, here comes the best boy.
Guildmaster, be reasonable. I skipped one lecture to travel up the mountain. Still, the palace is closed until you present me before Onikaza.
You went alone. I asked for patience, but as usual, you make a trench out of a tide pool.
That's not important, or controversial, or boss.
Akira, it's always both where this one is concerned.
My patience wears thin, old shark. You have stifled me enough for one trip through Rikuhu's bowels.
Likuhu, many Huana worship Beras as Likuhu. Okay, Likuhu is the Huana's name for the god of death.
I say Ngati weeps at her petulant spectacle of a child.
And Ngati is Ondra. I'm not sure that I ever thought of myself as a son of a god.
Akira, the significance is clearer to some than others.
You have to watch the Guildmaster with the back of his head.
For
Yes,
a
he's a
water
godlike
shaper
too.
treasures his duty to the goddess. You spend too many days cavorting at the brothel.
Takehu is this kind of guys. Insufferable. It's not every day that I see a stranger face than mine in this part of town. Water shaping sounds like a prestigious talent. Through a connection to the gods, the Huanas mold water like it is clay. Eating is to assume form. Okay. We could sink every ship in the Rautai fleet. Okay, that's cool. So the sea water shaping was there. The good information. Okay.
Some of us see water shaping for what it is. A gift of divine expression.
Okay, miss the sound again. So you're a water shaper?
Surely you have seen my works across Nekitaka. Look to the antechamber of the Kahanga Palace for my Apple of Ngati, or to the luminous bathhouse for my Dance of the Wanton Priestess.
Ah, what an artist.
For as long as there have been Huana, there have been water shapers. But only since Takehu has water shaping been art.
Oh, I love it. This guy is cool. I take that you and the Guildmaster don't get along.
I bring art to the Guild of Water Shapers, but they do not tolerate expression here. What I am is to blame, I say.
Is to blame. A godlike?
Just so. Blessed and cursed at birth, I say.
Yes.
Water shaping is Ngati's gift to the Huana, and apparently I am too. Savior to the tribes.
Indeed. Suddenly, I can tell why they revere you. Grateful, soon like they put a lot of pressure on you.
The only question is, do I return to my duties, or while away a few hours in the bathhouse?
The bathhouse, definitely the bathhouse.
The waters are fine, I say. Finer still with company.
I praise you. Oh, Takehu, my boy. Oh, I can be gay for Takehu, no problem.
Strange company. What a terrifying pair we would make.
Clear truth back at him.
You have my attention, I say.
I could use a rowdy fish like you on the Defiant if you have a watcher at the helm.
A watcher?
Yes.
And here I am used to being the freak of Pariki's overlook. What does a watcher do?
I watch things. Wasn't ready for that, right? Interdicted between here and the in-between.
Kara. Just so. I say I am no sailor, and I know even less about death. I am an artist.
And you're a water shaper, you're okay on a boat.
My peers do not understand. Water shaping to them is like studying calligraphy, to brew ink and sort parchment.
And nothing against a sensitive artist.
You are not unknown to me, I say. Whispers of an Adra Colossus reach my ears.
Indeed.
And louder whispers of a corpse who follows him.
That's me.
What will you do when you catch up to this walking god?
For the rest of the ghosts to decide. Offer a few compliment by Madrick. So he goes from there. Other gods to decide.
They will, I say, have bickering thoughts on the matter. If it untangles me from the guild's apron strings, then you can mount me as the figurehead of your fair ship. Our quarters may smell of fish before long, but your crew will be more beautiful by association, I say.
Okay.
Do the rest of us have a say in the matter?
Oh, come on, Alos, you already have a problem with another one. You're not gonna comment every time I bring someone who doesn't look human enough for you, right?
Lead on. It will be good to put some distance between myself and the guild, even if we find less savory places along the way. A fair warning, Captain. Ingati gifted her favorite son with more than his stunning complexion.
Stunning, indeed. Okay, looking forward to learning all about this.
Kara, I look forward to teaching you. I say you will learn. In time.
In time. Okay, I can choose the class. It could be Druid, Chanter, or Theurge. Druid plus Chanter. The Chanter is the Bard in this game, and the Druid is kinda good in this game, plus TKO as a Druid is really strong, with the subclass Water Shaper. Okay, and I can have more than 5 people, so I have to change someone. Okay, Alos, you move. TKO, you go.
If you want for company, look no further.
And you can talk. Sensation, representation.
Captain, what say? You look a little blue about the gills.
Fan, but I have some
You have
questions.
Kara, I have
No,
answers.
Water Shipping.
Since Periki.
Let be off, okay. It's probably the goddess Ngati who tried to talk to me by the intermediary of Tekehu.
I worry about you, Adair. There'd be a thing of free out here that you shouldn't be aiming at pets.
Hey, it was dark. I only saw the back of your head.
Serpent Crown, let's go. Now I can go to the palace and talk to the queen. The queen with the cousins of Tekehu. Okay.
You're a follower of the light?
The light? Oh, you mean... well, depends on what you mean by follow.
Maybe you heard earlier? I follow Aethys too. Mostly, in a way. I mean, I am a child of the Dawnstars, even if firstly I'm a Gaunite.
That's good, I guess. For you.
Oh, maybe you don't want to talk about it. That's all right.
Discussion.
Surely, some other time, then. Was it the way I said it? Or maybe I'm in need of a washing.
Exotian and Eder are really cute.
Hold a moment. You may visit the palace and its shrine, but be warned.
Okay.
The Queen meets with trading company Vipers. Take care you are not bitten.
Strange way to speak about your allies.
Your words.
Okay. I keep that in
They're in
mind.
the throne room through the door behind me. If you should lose your way, follow the shouting.
Okay. Yeah, the palace is a nice place.
While I am flattered by the esteemed Hazanui's confidence, I must wonder how my people are meant to have destroyed an entire colony overnight.
Yeah. Oh. The aged woman with a square jaw and tear-stained teeth made it.
You tell us. It's no coincidence that your outpost at Port Mage survived the recent storm.
You speak as if I could command the tides, while you are casting your blame in a wide net. Why not look to our Kahanga allies? We do not share their talent for shaping water.
So there is the Valian Trading Company, the guys from Port Mage, for example. Here is the other faction where here at the moment we are more of a military faction. And in front there are the Queen. They are the three of the four major factions in the game. The last major faction are the pirates. A sizable Homoa standing by the throne, take a bold step forward and fly in nostril, sampling dignity.
I say our guest forgets himself.
Okay.
Brother, stand down.
Queen Onekaza 2.
You are the one who mistakes my throne room for a sparring arena. I say this is beneath us. An interesting visitor in difficult times. You cannot be here to deliver a favorable omen.
That voice come to you like instant memory listed among your surface trope. Okay. Well, did you say something? If I'm stupid. Shake your head.
The gods remember the honest, and so do I.
Okay.
Allow me to apologize as I toss you before the wolves.
Oh, she gonna stop the the debate with me?
This one is a watcher blessed by Tangaloa. I suspect that many of our questions about Hasongo will soon be answered.
Sorry, what Hasongo? The core, a journey from a crippled Port Mage. Damage to your colony was the work of the gods. With a warning for the queen.
How quaint of you to point this out in a room of warmongers and conspirators.
Yeah, it's better to remember that she is the one who owns the place.
You have the ear of the throne. Speak on, then.
Uck, I know this one. His parlor tricks frightened 10 years of every sailor in Queen's Birth.
We assembled to discuss the darkening of Hasongo, one of Rauatai's colonies. Watcher, it seems you have the floor.
So Rauatai are the military faction. Okay, Port Mage suffers similar damage when Eotas passed through. It's possible that Eotas only posed at Hasongo, but took part now. Must do something before Eotas trample yet another settlement. Forget Hasongo, I seek to giant for we must do something before Eotas trample. Post to Hasongo, okay.
What sailor's tale is this?
There's no sane explanation for what's been happening. You keep waiting for one, it'll be too late.
Does tilling the soils of the Eastern Reach drive all men mad? You sound as crazy as the Dawnstar Dreamers.
Have you not heard the rumors, Karu?
Yes,
An Adra Colossus marching across the sea. Sailor tales, but credible ones.
How came a watcher from half the world away to be involved in these happenings? Enlighten the court.
Berat herself sent me to track down Eotas. Everyone is in danger. Will Eotas work much something? Eotas emerged from Benis Caen Noir, my castle. He made this personal. Silence in the wall. Okay.
Tracking down a god who stands as tall as a mountain. A fisherman with poor eyesight could do this. My priests will trip over their feet to interpret his divine plan. Watcher, can you cut through the din and tell for what he comes to the Deadfire?
Yeah, I plan on using Alrapula to track and ultimately confront Eotas.
How resourceful of you. The Isles are studded with enough luminous Adra to bankroll an economy.
Ooh.
I believe our course is clear. We will send the Watcher to Hasongo.
Yeah. Set sail to the west of Neketaka. It will tell you to keep a weather eye over your lighthouse, okay? Need to add Hazanui.
Something to add, Hazanui? You have an eager look about you.
Equivalent to Admiral.
She believes herself entitled to my ear, I say.
Okay.
Only that Hasongo is a Rauataian outpost. It would be useful for the Watcher to take one of ours along.
Indeed.
Ma'am.
Maya. Ah, Maya. In my first Let's Play, she was my love interest.
Maya's an expert sailor and a better sharpshooter. The best the Brass Citadel has to offer.
Come your way, she'll see it first. Oh, again, the song disappear. Maya is a ranger with a gun and who have a cool bird. She's strong, very useful, she do a lot of damage. And she have an exotic bird.
She's out of diplomat duty. We'd set sail with a drunk scolder at the helm.
Ac, perfito. Do you mean to stop Eothas by shooting him? Seri Pelagina will go with the Watcher. Show him how the Republic's handled things.
Guard behind him, go politely.
Your Excellency, Palagina Messerai has been banished?
What?
She has been seen in Queen's Berth. I can have a report to headquarters.
Banished? Oh, probably because of my choice of the first game. She have been banished. My fault, my bad, because it was a character of the first game.
You should feel no obligation to take on additional crew. The choice is yours.
I take Maya, always good to have a rifle in the hand.
Say the word and I'll shoot the tip off a green boy's nose.
You are making a mistake, Watcher. In times like these, trustworthy
Calm down, Nero. I'm sure you'll get one of your spies in place eventually. In the meantime, Watcher,
I hope I can take Palagina in a way or another.
Citadel. There's more for us to discuss.
I believe we are finished here. Aruihi, aren't we popular? Take care at Hasongo. The Deadfire was overfull before Aethys blundered it. Your allies will use you toward any end. Do not give your trust lightly.
Indeed, I'm gonna have to choose who's gonna be end.
Somewhere else.
Okay, so she can be Ranger, Scout, Ranger Rogue, or Geomancer, Ranger Wizard. She keep Ranger because Ishiza, her bird, is important for the story, for the lore of the character. And I keep her, and I put Seraphin away, and go with Maya.
While we have the chance.
Let's talk.
I know exactly what you're thinking.
I sincerely doubt it.
Doubt is healthy. We can work with doubt. You're asking yourself, how did I let the Royal Deadfire Company plant an informant in my crew? My superiors might expect me to report in from time to time, but don't read too much into it. You're not the only big thing happening around here. I'm in this for a lot of information, a little diplomacy, and plenty of target practice.
When you're on my ship, I'm the captain, don't forget it.
A little early to throw your weight around, but I'll allow it. Oh, guess you ought to meet the bird. Ishi is smarter than he looks, but don't expect him to do any tricks.
She knows was a colorful bird of prey hopping around your ankles.
Ishi, come.
That's a good-looking bird.
And wiggle his index finger.
Hey, Birdie. Hey, Birdie.
You're gonna snap your finger there. She says so no sign of reconnection to her Maya or Heather. She just simply claw at the ground and investigates some bugs a full graceful hop away. Kuatishiza, good bird. Get another pet to mess up my ship. Kuatishiza. You make soft welcoming sound to Ishiza, who turn and regard you with rapt attention.
Careful. I've seen him peck out eyes for less.
You know that Ishiza put his head in response, Heather not twice. Heather want to pet the barb.
Suffer a head wound? Before we get into deeper waters, I've got a question.
Tell me.
You've got a ship and a title. Being captain means more than just wearing a big hat. A lot of tough calls to be made.
I figure I do it as I go, but yes.
A crew can be like family. They can also be like a nest of squalling infants. Let's say your galley cook was fixing to organize the rest of the crew into a mutiny. How would you handle it?
I did play out, see what happened.
Sure. Always a chance it fails. Of course, the only right answer is the one that works in a given time and place. I just wanted to hear yours.
What's yours?
Ask me again when I'm wearing the big hat. That'll be a different Maya.
Okay.
But enough about me. Glad to be aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's be off. Okay, but yes, Palagina is not here because I made a choice to make her in bad omen with the Valiant Company on the first game. Because Palagina is the character who was on the first game, like Eder and Alos. But I'm sure she's somewhere in the... She's somewhere in the... I think I can find her on a... Okay, let's go there. I go back here because she said something in the discussion. She was in a... probably in a tavern. Pallegina is there, it's the paladin girl, with also a godlike.
I say the god.
Nope.
Chiseled you from lumber and dragon bone.
I'll take that, at least as far as my head's concerned.
Let's see, the Wild Mare, no. Company, Valeria Estate, Wilson Mill, Motion Thing, Shipwright, Arm & Armor, Road East. Okay, first of all, because it's day, let's go to the Valiant Trading Company, because I want to talk with them too. There's no reason, after all, to not talk with them. I'm sure Pallegina is somewhere in the game. Might just don't make their disappear of the second game, it would be stupid. Just to find them somewhere else. But I really love the number of detail we have from the save from my first game. From the different side quests I made, I have some discussions of difference. Oh, she's here! Pallegina!
Watcher. The Cantoni Chesi sent for me. It seems the Republics have need of me again. Thanks to you.
Indeed.
Do you have need of me?
I always have need of you, Pallegina.
Good.
Welcome back, Pallegina. I can make her a Paladin Fighter, Crusader, Herald, Paladin Chanter. Let's go with Paladin.
I'll see you when I see you.
Back with Pallegina. A pleasure to have her.
A clever gambit.
Echosi, you have business here?
I'm just come from Portmage. Governor Clarius suggests I might find work here.
You are in luck. The governor is between meetings. Go on in.
Okay. Hello, Governor. Next to our desk, our Central Governor Alvari, look up at you approach. Okay.
From the palace, yes?
Yes.
You made quite the impression on the Cantoni Chesi. He went on for ages. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. I am Lueva Alvari, Governor in Residence of the Valiant Trading Company here in Nekataka. What brings you to my door?
I come from Portmage. Governor Clarius suggests the Valiant Trading Company might have work for me.
Generous of him. I'm a little surprised he gave you up, to be honest. His operations on Portmage must be going more smoothly than reported. How much do you know about the Luminous Adra trade?
Enough of this from Governor Clarius.
He does love a good speech, Ikosi. Some weeks ago, we received word of a large quantity of Luminous Adra on a distant island. Pukukohara. It is not charted on any of our maps. However, Pukukohara is said to neighbor the island of Tikawara, and we've already made contact with the natives there. We dispatched an expedition to Tikawara with instructions to locate the Adra site and determine its value.
Okay.
Our people have neither returned nor sent any word on their progress.
Okay.
We are too long delayed, and someone must finish the job. A watcher can determine if there is essence in the Adra, if it is worth the trouble and investment to remove it. Information for which we are willing to pay.
Okay, but if I'm to sail to Tikawara, I need to purchase some supplies.
Yes, I take your meaning. Here, a taste of what's to come.
Nice.
This will be of some use to you, I think. It entitles you to act as a commissioned agent of the Valiant Trading Company. Present it and you will be recognized as such.
Again, an item, Valiant Trading Company, rate of commissions. Item present to okay.
Until then, I believe we're finished. Return here once you have word of our agents and our prize.
Okay. And I would Pokokawara and Chikawara. Okay, I have Pallegina, I have Maya, I have Tekehu, I have the 3 characters I can recruit here. And if I remember well, I have them all. At least I have all the basic companion of the game. After there is one other companion from the DLC. And the secondary companions, the one who are not story to have with.
I don't have a voice for shanties these days. Too much salt in the air.
Not even
Keep your voices down, my cullies.
Yes, a lot of person, a lot of side quests to take. First, let's go to the Brass Citadel. Ah, don't let me go to the Brass Citadel. Okay, I have to go first to the Gullet and then the Sacred Stair, I guess. The game forced me to go in a certain order. Okay, then let's have a certain order. So now I'm at the Gullet, part of the town with bad. Oh yeah, a serious burn on my character. I didn't see that before. Okay. The Gullet. The Gullet is the place where the less good financed people live.
I had not realized.
TK was never here. The Gullet, not enough of a clue for you?
Stop, I say. This is no time for jape. The Mataru are supposed to take care of those below. This does not resemble care to me. Let us go on.
Let's be off. I could take his hands. That's cute.
Have
That's
you
cute.
any food? Surely you've a scrap to spare. Mercy, traveler.
Grudge done on your knee.
I've
Give
been
5
so
copper.
hungry.
Give her some food. Damn hard track.
Thank you. I'll share it. I swear.
Do you have no access to food?
Always there is prize share. But the pile has grown leaner these years.
Okay.
Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week and maybe before.
What do you mean?
Forgive me. I say our elder listens to those in need. He's there.
Okay. So yes, there's a problem with the local
For what?
the local government. They don't really take care of the less fortunate.
Please, I did nothing.
Botaro.
Enough. Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
Let him go.
Beer, I'm sorry.
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down.
This guy is condemned. The guard drags the Roparo into a metal cage. Roparo, lowest class of Wana societies. Okay. Shoot and rattle the bar and lower it over the edge of the platform. Eventually, his screams are lost to the depths. Oof.
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
What crime could he have committed to deserve such a fate?
The gullet is no place for outsiders.
Let me know what you did. What he did. What was this man sent below?
He associated with foreign criminals.
Okay.
I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her.
And this is punishable by death, or worse?
That it is. These wicked sorts overrun the gullet and corrupt the Roparo. Our justice must be swift and firm.
Where is Bihala?
Hers is the first house you come to. Just there. You will probably find her there.
Where does this lift go?
To the old city, Ikira. A god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep.
Yes, there is an old city filled with zombies.
How can you consign your fellow woman or man to this fate?
We punish only those who cause trouble. Begging your pardon for my tones, sir. The gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates.
I want access to the lift of the old
Are
city.
you mad or merely lost? That place is a punishment for the lowest sort. Go and explore someplace with pleasant views and fresh air. The harbor, or Periki's Overlook.
Neketaka, the rich history and some of live bird.
It's your neck, Ikira. We will leave the lift down there for half a day. That should be enough time to come back to your senses. The guard will let you pass.
Don't urge me to reconsider. I do what I want. Okay, but I will go there later, I guess. First, I can go to the Brass Citadel now. Let's go. To the Brass Citadel. I will go to the Undercity after. I'm gonna go to see Biha, the woman who lives with the Roparu. Because she also have a quest who is cool. I really like the side quests in this game because they tell a story about the situation of the population, the situation between the different factions,
Halt.
how the poor survive.
What is your business at the Brass Citadel?
I meet Azanui Kalu at the palace.
You're the Watcher. The one who nearly caused a riot in Queensbirth.
Maybe.
The Grand Secretary at Sura wants to meet you. His office is on the lower level of Imperial Command. Up the stairs. Once you're inside, go downstairs through the room on the right.
Okay.
Leave.
Let's go.
No Valiant spy is coming through on my watch.
I'm a merchant. I have business inside.
You want to see our walls, our cannons, our powder house. You must think I'm an idiot.
Back. You got one thing right.
Ça, c'est le problème.
The Royal Deadfire Company is a trading company, is it not?
Yes.
And you are on Kahanga soil. You cannot turn me away.
The Brass Citadel and the Royal Deadfire Company operate under the auspices of the Ranga Nui of Rawatai. We answer to him, not to you. And certainly not to some tribal queen of Neketaka.
Let's take a deep breath. I'm sure we can work this out.
Oh, you're one of those. These Valians are always sending their spies to snoop around.
Oh, I detest. I hate those kind of people who think, oh, you don't think exactly like me, that means you're a spy.
And these Rawataians think they own anything they stack 2 stones on top of. I am here to conduct business, not engage in petty power struggles.
Let the mission pass.
What? She's up to no good. I know it.
She notices the head up and smile. Whispers. So I will follow it to see where she goes and whom she meets. In the bush for her. Let's go with this. Good idea, right?
You may pass. Just stay out of...
Agrassi, my friend.
No problem, okay.
With sails unfurled and sword held high, to battle for glory and Rautai.
What'd you do?
Faithfully done, Emiani. Report to Wakoyo Nui when your hands and your temper have healed.
That's the last time I ship out with some soft-handed runt.
Okay. The place is so lively. I love it.
The Ranga Nui.
Imperial Command. Okay. To the right, he says, I think. No, it wasn't there. In front here. Hello.
The former Lord of Kadnua.
That's me.
And one-time Terrifier of Harbor Masters.
Also me.
If dockside tales are to be believed, you have not brought much good news of late. So, in addition to pirates, profiteers, and slavers, The Deadfire has a vengeful god roaming its waters?
Apparently. Thing could be worse. At least he's not skinned.
Tell that to my dead at Hasongo.
Hmm.
Just what the archipelago needs. One more disaster tugging at the seams. He must be stopped.
That's why I came to you out of the place.
If there were help to be found at the palace, do you think Deadfire would be such a mess? The Valians won't lift a finger if it isn't to snatch a coin. And the Huana will barely do that much.
No? Tell it to the water shapers who washed your stranded boats from sandbars, Hazanui.
Yeah.
Success in trade has been quite elusive for the Rauataians, but the bitterness suits you well.
Come from the two other faction.
No one takes charge to solve the big problems. But perhaps we could work together to
Perhaps we could.
Look around. Deadfire's full of fertile, temperate islands. Except for Andra's mortar. It's largely free of rough weather.
It's free real estate.
Yet much of it is uninhabited. Itinerant tribes drift between some of the islands, and smugglers and slavers cluster around the rest. It's a waste. Imagine what this place could be, with well-guarded shipping routes. How many Rauataians we could feed with plantations here.
Do you have to do with me?
You're chasing the god who's stomping this place into the ground. Then we have a common goal. And if you're going to survive here, then you could use an ally.
What do you have in mind?
The disaster at Hasongo remains a key concern. We rely on the port there to ship food back to Rauatai. That's on hold until you investigate. Short of that, there are other matters that demand attention.
Which one?
Atsura, our Grand Secretary, has a plan that would make use of your unusual talents.
Okay.
His office is downstairs. He can tell you more.
Okay, farewell. Downstairs. Where? Stair down, so here, I guess.
You read my mind.
I go downstairs, Imperial Command lower. I finish this talk and it's gonna be enough for tonight, I think. I have a lot of talk, but it's to prepare the big quest. After that, we had a lot of quests to do.
They weren't that bad.
Are you the one? You're the one.
Watcher Nui, the Lord of Cadnua.
That's me.
I'm not one for ostentation, but your remarkable display at Queen's birth suggests that you are an individual with skills, not mere
The part
style.
where you tell me what I can do for the Royal Delphi Company, right?
You are most canny, but I think we can do plenty for each other. Rauatai has long maintained trade interests in the region. While our homeland is rich in saltpeter, the violent climate and rocky soils make it a poor source for most other basic staples. It's my business to look after the mainland's interests here.
Okay, you want the land here to your home, I know. Okay, it's an honor to meet you.
And it's a pleasure to meet someone of your elegant manners.
No problem.
I wish I had been there to see your grand entrance at the palace, but I avoid Serpent's Crown as much as possible. It is a place of entirely too much talk. And I find that the more talk one hears, the less it means.
You don't sound like you're entirely at ease with the neighbors here.
Such is the world we live in. Were it different, all the locksmiths and masons in Eora would be out of work. And here our neighbors include a nation of pirates and a fractured people led by a figurehead. To say nothing of the Valians. Leave it to them
They don't
to
like the
observe
Valians.
a substance that occurs nowhere else on Eora, and immediately set about pulverizing it for profit.
And leave it to a Rauataian to ignore the dozens of other uses Valian animancers have discovered for Luminous Adra just in the last few years.
I do not think in years, Aimika. I think in centuries. Yet the Valians toy with Luminous Adra like a child who has discovered her mother's pistol.
Your mother has pistols? What do you do with it?
Nothing.
Nothing?
We know too little about Luminous Adra to understand the consequences of ripping it out. Perhaps you can help me keep them from doing more harm.
What do you have in mind?
The demand for Luminous Adra has sent the Valian Trading Company into a frenzy. Their expeditions grow too bold, and their officers too greedy. Worse, their rapid expansion attracts pirates and threatens the outlying Huana tribes. This risks souring the Kahanga royals against all foreign involvement. But you can curtail their growth.
How do you expect me to do that?
The Valians have sent an expedition to Pococahara, a storm-wrecked island believed to house a vein of Luminous. I hear you accomplished an incredible feat in restoring the Luminous Adra near Port Maja.
I indeed do that.
If your abilities allow you to do that, then perhaps you are also capable of the opposite.
What?
Find the Luminous Adra at Pococahara. Render it unusable to the Valians.
Destroy the nature divine things. Okay. I'm sure it's gonna provoke no problem.
This should encourage them to develop the resources they have, rather than reaching for more.
I will see.
Deadfire is a tumultuous place. Consider the value of an ally with ships, cannons, and the backing of a great empire.
Yep, the Rauatai is really more of a big military government.
I do not have the precise location of Pococahara, but the tribe on the nearby...
Yeah, we're fine.
What else can I do for you?
Nothing.
Rhyming Hazanui with Kablooey?
I can't think of anything else that goes with Hazanui.
Okay.
Me neither.
Okay. Everything. Okay, next time I will go to the Undercity to fight some zombies. I will talk to Bahi, the woman. She can bring some help. And after that, and only after that, I can go to Asongo and Pococahara, the other place. And see what I can do on the different quests. Okay, this stream was a majority of talking, but it was to prepare all the quests. It's a big RPG game.
That died, then rose again. What do you think that means? I see him walking Aora. Nothing but bones, lit by the flames of his soul.
There are a lot of quests, a lot of characters. I have find all the characters in the town, and with that all the classic ones of the game. I will find more later, but and I have a lot of plays. Children of the Dawn Stars, Port Maja, Royal Deadfire Company, Valiant Trading Company. I have to choose later which one gonna be my favorite faction, because the end of the game depends on which faction I choose to follow. So we'll see. We'll see. So for now, we save. New save. And we... I'm gonna quit later. Okay, thank you very much for those who've been here. I hope to see you again next stream. My next stream probably gonna be tomorrow night, because I have time for streaming. And I will probably play Zealand Dark. Okay, bye bye everybody, bye bye. Have a good day or night, and see you next time. Bye bye.